Hello my viewers and my dear students who are following my channel for graphics. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to use Camtasia. It is a video editing software. You can use it if you're a tutor. You can use it to record your videos, and then you manage your learners, and even editing powerful videos for functions, for TV intros. You can design adverts, commercialize the ones. So let's try to get started on how to use the version that I'm using here. It is Camtasia 2021. There are many other versions lower than that, depending on the functionalities of your machine. So you can click on a new project if you already have your videos mounted somewhere. You have recorded your videos and now you want to bring them together to do some bit of editing. Then here you can just click on recording. If you want to record yourself teaching, so automatically it captures your screen and then you move with it. If you have been working on some projects, you just click on a project that you're working on, or the recent ones. You can find them in this dashboard and then you click on them. Then if you want to use some templates, you can use this. Now let me get started with the use of a new project. Assuming that I'm going to edit my video is already recorded, and now I want to just quickly do some bit of reorganizing, coming up with a complete video. So I'll be taking you slowly to understand the segment. So the software, when it opens like this. These are the tools. You can explore the tools. We shall explore some of them today in the first video. This is where our work will be played, and here we shall have the properties. Whatever I click on, some properties are displayed here. Then this is our timeline, the trackers. We have track 1, track 2, and many others. You can put different tracks depending on what you are trying to come up with. Importing, that means you can import. If you click on import, you can go and look for videos that you want to put in your work, and then you mount them accordingly. So if I have some videos, I look for them and then I add them in my work. You just click on the video and then they are added. So I wanted to add these 2 videos and then you can see them here. You can even add audio. If you have recorded yourself, you recorded, or you have downloaded some songs, you can put them here. You can even put pictures. If I have some pictures, I can just open them here and then drag them accordingly. If you wanted to use them in your work, you just need to look for any video and then add it there. So I can add this video. You drag it and then you can see it there. So if whatever you prefer adding, you can just drag it and then it is added. Even if you wanted to add a video, you can pass through also the shortcut of just dragging. I have the Game of Thrones here. I just want to use some clip. I will just drag it and then you can see easily, you can have it. So Camtasia, it is also a software, editing software, which is very light, and then you can achieve a lot within a short period of time. So here, whatever you download, it is under media. You can put them here, get all your materials powered here, and then you can use them accordingly. So now, if you want to do something, you can drag anything that you want. If I want, I can just quickly drag it on the track. So once you drag it on the track, you can put it on track 1, or you can even shift it on track 2, depending on where you want it. Now here, this is our zooming, the zooming of the track, so that you can see whatever you want to do with that video. Okay, you can even zoom out, zoom in, depending on what you want. So you can even drag this timeline to see the video very well, and then you check whatever you want to manipulate with. So you can try out and then see. If you want to remove some parts of the video, you move this, and then these tools here, we have one tool for splitting the video. So you can split the video accordingly. So once you have already spotted out what you want from that video, I want maybe when this guy comes in or when she's drawing, I can spot out, and then I say before this guy takes off to go for his work, then I can say maybe before he starts running, I want to split the video. And then when the guy starts running, you can say that I want that portion when the guy starts running. Click on that video, then go back to split. So if that portion you want it, or you want to put it on top of that track, it depends. So now if I play this track here, you'll find that because I have, okay, it comes very fast, and then it continues. So you can bring things together, and then you work with them. So that is under the splitting. Splitting is very important because you have recorded something, then you want to put it in different portions. So you split it like that. You just click on what you want to remove from the video. Okay, you want maybe a certain portion of that video, click on that video, click on splitting it, then move towards where you want to play, click on it, and then split it. Whatever you have splitted becomes a portion that you can drag anywhere. You can even right click on delete, and then you delete it completely, depending on the stuff that you wanted out of the recording that you had captured. So that's the way. Then you have brought some pictures here. You can also put a picture. You can also drag a sound in your track. So now I can drag this picture here, and then I want it here maybe to show certain messages. After, if I play, let me reduce on the volume of the video. So if I play it, you see that now the picture has been added. So it is now upon you to start now playing with the picture. Now because the picture I put it here, I've told you the properties will come. So you can even drag it and then have it here, that whenever that portion, whenever that clip comes in, at least to show the picture. So the picture is coming, and then it will be added in your video, and the picture can also go away depending on what you want, or you want it to be played on the same until it ends. So that is dragging, but the properties of that picture, they are here. You can even drag it the more. You may make it so big to cover the whole screen. If you want, you can make it cover the whole screen. And then members, we have what we call opacity. This is transparency. You can reduce so that you can see two things at a go. So you can play now, and then you see the power of Camtasia. Now the picture, at least it is a little bit transparent, and then you can see the other thing at the bottom. So even with the video itself, if I'm to bring this video here on top, I've dragged it on top. So but again, when you bring it the video, automatically the down video don't see it. You can just play with opacity. Let me be in position to see. Right now I'm playing with opacity so that I can see two videos at the same time. So right now if I start playing it, you can now watch the two videos with different actions together. so you can render two videos at the same time. Okay, think okay, so you can render two videos at the same time, and then you achieve your goal. So that is under the media, and then any kind of component that you click on, you can manipulate it from there. Now, something that we are going to add on quickly, it is that the video I've got it. How? What if I'm not interested in the sound out of that video? So if you want to remove the sound from that video, you can click on it, right click on that video. There are many options you can see. You can cut, you can delete, you can do a lot. Then you can also have the option of silencing it. You click on silence the audio. That means you can use shift plus S. Automatically the sound will always be removed. So you click on it, and now if we play this, let us see whether the effect is already there. So you have now muted the sound of that particular video. It is also good. Or you can separate the sound. Let us to explore that again. You can separate the video with the sound. So separate audio and the sound. Click on it, and then you are going to see that on top the sound is already there. Okay, the sound is already there, and now you have it here. So you have separated the sound. You can even play with it, delete it. Okay, these are all things that you can do onto the given onto the given editing. That means you can separate the sound and the audio, the sound and the video, so that you can do whatever you want. You can even completely delete it, and so because you want to create yours. Okay, so now here you removed completely the sound from that video. So we have seen you can drag anything, add it there, and then your stuff becomes good. Okay, now let us try and see how to use the library. The library that you see here has a lot of components. We have icons, we have intro, we have lower third, we have motions, we have even music tracks, we have outro. These are all things that which are already embedded in this software. So if you wanted to add an icon, depending on your stuff of work you are doing, I want to add an icon for social media. I just need to look for it, and then I add it accordingly. I just need to drag it in my work. You drag it. That after that portion, I'll prefer to have a simple icon added. That is the icon, and you can even manipulate the icon. Very simple. You put it there. You can put in any place into your video, so that it gives you the outlook that you wanted to get. Okay, so you can even drag this social media. Okay, drag it, put it there, and automatically brings the outlook of your work. Okay, you can even add it here, make the video more interesting. Okay, so now if you play it, you'll find that those icons are added in your work to make it more beautiful. Okay, so these are testing to show you what we have so far added there. For simplicity, I've just added all so that the video now becomes a little bit attractive to the viewers. So all these are found there. You can keep on adding, and then you enjoy your video. Add it there, and then you see you can even add it there, and then play with transparency. I told you that this is very important. It makes your work more advanced. A little bit of reducing the transparency to see the two videos at the same time. Look at that, if it is added into your work. So all these are added there. These are icons just in the category of social media, but you have many icons for people. If you are interested to add for people, you can just come add a cartoon, and then play with that cartoon, create animation out of that cartoon, and then your work becomes interesting. But this is all about video editing. So we today we are going to see all those portions, then I'll be coming up with another video. But before we wind up with our first video for Camtasia, I will try also to show you the intro. What's all about the intro? Any video has the introduction. Well, they are called intro because they introduces the flow of the video. It's always nice. You can test them before you mount them into your video. If you double click on them, they can first come. The trackers how they will show if you are to mount them in your work. So right now I can look at that and then test another one. Okay, for those people who love my work, you could see that most of my work I use such intro. So if you prefer to have that intro for your movie, for your advert, TV advert, so you can make your work more interesting. So now create a space. It is always good. You can create a space in your work so that at least that intro can sit in. So I can drag it. You drag it onto your work, and after dragging it, you put it at the beginning, then play it. But right now I haven't yet. It is customizable. Right now you can see that it has Camtasia. You go under the properties, change. You can put maybe whatever movie, okay? I'm sorry. And that is the title of the movie, okay? I'm sorry. And then you can put maybe by Smith, okay? The actor, okay? You can put anything that you prefer by Ben, okay? And then press enter, it will be automatically added. So whatever you prefer, and even the colors, you can change them. The colors, don't be rigid to use the same color of this template. Be so creative. Even the size, members, here where you see A, click on it. You can increase the size. Sorry, it is a little bit small. You can make it more bold. You can even make it in the center so that your work looks so great, okay, from the previous one that you had. All these options, you have them flexible than other softwares. For some of you have problems in Premiere Pro, please borrow this software. It is a little bit expensive, but we can get a copy and then have our beautiful work developed. So if your movie starts like that, wow, okay, that is an intro. So the intros are many here. You can just click and then say I love to use that as your intro. You can just use that and then it becomes very powerful for your work. I like also this one. It is called the state. It is not a must that you can have it from the beginning. You can have it within the video. You can drag it within the video. Let me drag it within the video. I've dragged it here, and that is if I'm to play that. Look at it. Wow, it comes and then it plays within my video. Okay, so you can be talking about all this. Now let me show you the power of this. If you look at that track, it has this icon of Camtasia, and that icon this side it is there. You can even delete it if you don't want, and you can even import. You can look for any of any of the icons that you prefer. Now I have my photo here. I can drag my photo, and then when it is continuing, you can see it will bring, yes, the text we can't see it very well, but we can also edit it. Okay, we say that we can also change the colors. The colors are there. Keep on changing. Be creative. Okay, look for another option, create, and then your work becomes power. But be mindful about the colors. The choice of the colors may distort of your work. Okay, be so much observant about the choices of colors that you may change. And then you can see the other text in our video may not be visible. you can literally come and then change the color of that text if you find that it is not suitable for your work until your work becomes so superb. Okay, so we have added that, and then it is added in your work, and your work now we're just playing with the video. Those under intro lower thirds are there, you just need to click on them. Let me test them. Then it comes. So if the movie is going on, if the advert is going on, you just can love to use that. Once you are interested with it, you just completely drag it, drag where you want it, drag where you want it in your video. And once you have spotted that that's where you want it, it will be added. Then you can play with the editing, removing the text, and then add many other things. That is the lower third. Then we have the emotion. Wow, this one makes your work more interesting if you are to add it there. You test them, it is always good. Now look at this. Let me show you the power of Camtasia. I may love to find that my work, my video that I've recorded lacks some bit of interesting portions. Then you can drag this onto your work. So after dragging it there, yes, right now I've told you that you can just play with opacity, play with it a little bit, and then after that continue, and then we see that power. Okay, so it is should be there, and then it makes your work more classic and more enjoying. Okay, just by adding it, and then you play with that transparency. There are many. Double click on them. Wow, look at that. If you are going to speak about technology and your video involves technology or social media, you can start like that and then use that powerful component. We're going to talk about mountains. Add the mountains there. Your love of economics, add that. Okay, then you want to show this one, I will film it in the next video. You want to show different points that you are talking about. You can use all that to make sure that your work is a little bit good. So that is our first video. Thank you very much for watching. But as I wrap up, once you have done something, members, whatever you have done, if you have stopped only there and you are contented with your work, you click on export and then click on local, then choose the file formats. We always use MP4 720 pixels. You can choose that. Then this is just me clicking next. You can give it a name and then you click finish. Then once you click finish, it will record your video in the folder of Camtasia in your documents. We shall continue from there for the next video to show you other more options. Thank you very much.